What if I told you that everything you've been told about saving it up is not only wrong, but could actually be harming your health, especially as you age? The internet is filled with claims that holding back ejaculation boosts your energy, spikes testosterone, and turns you into a sexual powerhouse. But here's the truth. It's complete nonsense, and science agrees. These myths aren't just misleading, they're potentially dangerous. Your body doesn't store sexual energy like a rechargeable battery. That's not how male physiology actually works at all. Especially for men over 50, regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, has been linked to better prostate health. Studies reveal that men who ejaculate 21 or more times a month have a much lower risk of developing prostate cancer than those who rarely do. So that so-called discipline you've heard about, it might actually be putting your long-term health at risk. The problem isn't how often you do it. The real issue is the shame and misinformation that surround male sexuality and self-pleasure. We live in a culture where sex is everywhere in the media, yet open conversations about self-pleasure, especially among older men, are still taboo. That silence has created a breeding ground for pseudoscience and harmful myths to spread without challenge. The healthy approach isn't about strict rules or shame-based control. It's about tuning into your body and its natural rhythm. For many men over 50, the ideal frequency is 1 to 3 times per week. But the real key is doing what feels right for your body. When you remove guilt and stop following arbitrary restrictions, you unlock a better path to sexual wellness and real health. Repetitive technique and desensitization. Here's a question that might hit close to home. When was the last time you changed anything about the way you masturbate? If you're like most men over 50, the answer is probably not since my 20s. And that might be quietly sabotaging your pleasure. Your brain and body form strong neural patterns through repetition. Doing the same grip, speed, and pressure for decades locks in a fixed sexual response. It's like playing your favorite song on repeat for years. Eventually, your brain stops hearing it. The magic fades and it becomes just background noise. This neurological habituation, combined with natural sensitivity loss as you age, creates a perfect storm that dulls your experience and pleasure. Try switching hands, slow down when you'd normally speed up. Experiment with new positions. Each shift brings fresh sensory input. Try switching hands, slow down when you'd normally speed up. Experiment with new positions. Each shift brings fresh sensory input. These small changes stimulate nerve endings you've ignored for years, waking up parts of your body and mind that were asleep. Think of it like sexual cross-training. Athletes don't do the same workout daily because their bodies adapt and stop improving. Your pleasure deserves the same variety. Introducing new approaches helps overcome plateaus and revives excitement and sensation. The reward? Rediscovering sensations you thought were gone. Unlocking pleasure you didn't realize your body still had the capacity to feel. Number 2. Rushing through the experience. In a world where we've optimized everything from workouts to lunch breaks, it's no surprise we've also streamlined how we experience pleasure. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Treating masturbation like a task on your to-do list robs you of one of life's most reliable sources of joy and relief. Rushing to the finish isn't just unsatisfying, it's counterproductive. A hurried mindset activates your sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight mode. This is the opposite of what your body needs for full arousal and satisfaction. Stress and urgency block the very pleasure you're seeking. The fix is simple but intentional. Start by breathing deeply. Slow breaths tell your body it's safe, inviting a relaxed state of pleasure. This triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, creating the conditions needed for deeper arousal and enjoyment. Edging, bringing yourself close to climax, then backing off, teaches you to enjoy the journey. It's about presence, not just performance. Men who practice this report longer sessions and more intense orgasms. Just 10 to 15 extra minutes can turn routine into a deeply satisfying ritual. Ignoring overall physical health. Your sexual function isn't separate from your body, it reflects your overall health. Many only realize this once problems arise and it's already catch-up time. The truth is simple but powerful. The same blood vessels that nourish your heart also supply your genitals. What helps one helps the other. Cardiovascular health is sexual health. When your arteries suffer, The tiny vessels that support arousal are often the first to show signs of strain. It's no accident that erectile problems can appear years before heart issues. Your body is giving you an early warning. Don't ignore it. Your posture matters. A slouched position restricts blood flow and tenses muscles. That tension interferes with comfort and sexual sensation. Sitting upright, breathing deeply, and adjusting your posture can enhance blood flow and transform your experience with just a small shift. Medications matter too. Many drugs for blood pressure, cholesterol, or depression can affect sexual function. But doctors don't always warn you. Don't stop needed meds, but talk openly with your doctor. There may be alternatives that preserve your sexual health while treating other issues. It all comes back to basics: good food and movement. Nutrients like zinc, L-arginine, and omega-3s support both heart and sexual function. Strength training and pelvic floor exercises build stamina and muscle control. E for satisfying sex well into your older years. When you see masturbation as part of wellness, not shame, it becomes a tool for self-care. Sexual health is a vital part of whole body health. 4. Avoiding lubricants and assistive devices. Let's address the elephant in the room. Many men would rather settle for mediocre sex than try products designed to enhance pleasure. This resistance isn't logical. It's emotional. It's tied to outdated beliefs about masculinity, pride, and doing things on your own. As testosterone declines, the skin produces less sebum, making friction drier and more uncomfortable. Aging skin needs support, not stubbornness. Yet many men continue masturbating like they did in their 20s, ignoring the natural changes their bodies have gone through. Lubricant isn't optional, it's essential. Water-based lubes are gentle, easy to clean, and device-friendly. A smart starting point. Silicone-based lubes last longer and are perfect for extended sessions. The right lubricant can boost pleasure by 50% and prevent irritation. Microteas and dryness become more common with age. Lubricants protect your skin, making the experience more enjoyable and safe. Modern pleasure devices aren't gimmicks. They're high-tech tools tailored to the specific needs of older men and aging bodies. Vibrating devices can boost sensitivity. Textured toys add new sensations. Warming tools improve blood flow and fight age-related circulation issues. Discreet online shopping has erased privacy concerns. High-quality, medical-grade products are now accessible from the comfort of home. Proper cleaning and safe materials ensure your wellness routine stays healthy, hygienic, and effective for long-term use. Trying new tools isn't about weakness, it's about evolving. Real masculinity embraces growth, comfort, and confidence in change. Exploring new sources of pleasure isn't shameful, it's wise. It shows you value your well-being, your happiness, and your future. Taking control of your pleasure isn't just physical. It's about reclaiming a core part of your humanity that remains strong as you age. The 4 mistakes we've discussed today all have simple, powerful solutions that can deepen your connection with your body and well-being. Research shows that sustaining a healthy sex life into your 60s, 70s, and beyond supports mental health, sleep, cognition, and lower stress. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about fully embracing the richness and potential of the age and stage you're in right now. I've created more resources on erectile issues, meds, and partner communication, all linked in the video description for your exploration. I only recommend quality products I've personally researched for safety and effectiveness, because your health deserves that standard. Your voice matters. The comments section is a safe, judgment-free space where men can finally talk openly about sexual health. Our growing community is breaking decades of silence and shame around men's pleasure, health, and emotional well-being. If this video helped shift your perspective or gave you tools to improve your experience, hit like and subscribe to support the message. Each subscriber helps this message reach more men who may be silently struggling. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Sometimes the most powerful gift we can give is reminding someone you're not alone in this. Pleasure is your birthright at every age. Thank you for investing in your full well-being. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind to yourself, and stay well.